WFXR News, your local election headquarters. Polls are now open and they'll stay open until 7 o'clock tonight.
Yeah, now there is a lot of things that you need to know, from where to vote to who's on the ballot. So let's get right over to WFXR's Hazel Marie Anderson, who is live in Roanoke.
Hazel Marie, what are some important things that voters need to keep in mind as they prepare to cast their ballots today?
One thing you need to do is pack your patience just in case you end up in a long line. Now, we just spoke to elections office and learned at least more than 3,000 people have already voted in Roanoke City. Here at the Eureka Park precinct, at least 150 people have cast their ballot. Now, one thing you really need to have on you before you vote is a valid ID. Now, that can include a Virginia driver's license, expired or unexpired voter registration confirmation documents, even a United States passport, a college ID, or a utility bill, bank statement, or paycheck, just to name a few. Now, it's important to remember, if you do not have an ID, you'll need to sign a statement that says you are registered. If you don't have a valid ID or a signed statement, you'll be offered a provisional ballot. According to the Virginia Department of Elections, you'll have until noon this Friday to submit a copy of your valid ID to make sure your vote counts. It's also important to do your research. Now, we did speak to one elections officer. This is what they had to say to all the voters who are heading to the polls.
The main thing I ask people to bring with them is a good attitude. I know there's a lot going on, a lot of divisiveness in the country. None of that's here. We're all about having a fair, impartial, apolitical election.
Now, once again, the polls close at 7 o'clock, so if you're in line at 6:59, well, you'll still have time to cast your ballot. Live in Roanoke, Hazel Marie Anderson, WFXR News.